Hi there, and welcome back to another recent DVD pickups, where, as always, this is another pickups, as I just said, and I have six to start off with. And I went into town today not really expecting to find anything. I went into my local CEX shop. There was maybe one or two things that I would have liked to have bought, but I just couldn't, convince myself to spend €6 for a Ben 10 Alien Force volume. I just couldn't bring myself to do it. But then I went to look in Oxfam, which is a charity shop that I've mentioned in pretty much almost all of these pickups videos, because they do a good deal where it's three for four, three DVDs for €4, and I've taken advantage of that plenty of times. This time is also like that, but slightly different. And that's because all these six DVDs I ended up getting for €4, because the lady at the till obviously was new, and with two other older ladies trying to guide her, only ended up charging me four for the lot. And I got some pretty good hits. So yeah, it's three DVDs and three Blu-rays. So I'm going to start off with the DVDs, and that's one of the Blu-rays. And only one of these I have seen. The other two I haven't. So I'll start off with the one that I have seen, and that was back when I was a kid. Haven't seen it since, so I don't know how I'm going to like it. But it is Hancock. I liked it like I said, when I was a kid. Haven't seen it since, so maybe when I get around to reviewing it, we'll see how that one gets on. The next two, like I said, haven't seen these before. One of them I do want to see, even though it's a musical, and I'm not that big into musicals. That being The Greatest Showman. So yeah, just wanted to try and give that a go, see how I get on. I don't even know how long it is. Approximately 100 minutes, so about an hour and 20 minutes. Okay, thought it would have been a bit longer, but I'll take an hour and 20 minutes. The next one is one that a lot of people say is one of the best, a really good film, or one of the best movies for a particular actor. I just never got around to watching it, and now that I own it, I probably will, and that being Al Pacino's Scarface. So yeah, like I said, I don't know anything about this movie other than that one infamous scene, and yeah, so that is one for the collection. And then the next three Blu-rays that I got, I was stunned with how with these Blu-rays, because they're ones that I just didn't think I'd actually find out in the wild, but they're pretty good movies. Two of them are in sort of the same franchise. One of them is a modern remake of that one, so I'll save those for last. But one that I've seen bits and pieces of that I don't really have much memories of is E.T. the Extraterrestrial. So, I mean, picking this up for as cheap as I did is a no-brainer. Like, I know on eBay, from what I've checked those sold listings, it goes for about 5 to 10. In CEX, they sell it for 8. So, still a very good pickup. And it does have a little bit of a newspaper thing. I'm just by judging by the website on here, I'm not too sure if it's actually just something that the people left in it, but judging by the look of the back, the fact that it has, some of the actors and that, I'm assuming it's a part of it. So there's the front of it, and then here's the back. So I'm assuming these are a part of the film. I could be 100% wrong. It just kind of looks like it. Or it could just be something. Yeah, okay, it says here on top, Henry Thomas remembers filming E.T. with Steven Spielberg in 1981. So I suppose it has really something just to do with that. But that's not the only movie that has something like this in it. Um, but yeah, it is complete. So very, like I said, very surprised to see this in there, as well as these next two being the original Planet of the Apes film, which I don't think I've seen. I know I've seen a few clips of it online, but I don't think I've actually seen the entire movie. Um, so this was like an instant pickup for me. And as I said, there's another kind of advertisement type of thing in here, uh, and then here is the back of it. So it's basically talking about new old videos type of thing. I don't know. I don't know if this generally comes with this. The same with the E.T. movie, but it was in there. And if I can get this in properly. Then of course I have the remake, Rise of the Planet of the Apes. I'm not sure if this is the first one or if it's one in the trilogy, but it has been one that it has been a trilogy that I want to watch because I enjoyed the first one. I have seen the first one when I was a lot younger. So yeah, that is the trilogy, well, the 3 Blu-rays that I ended up picking up today. I have ordered another movie, and that should be here, I'm going to assume Wednesday or Thursday, since the fact that it hasn't been shipped yet. So yeah, it will be a second for you for when I come back with that DVD. So, I am not long awake, as you can kind of tell by the messy hair. But I got the other DVD that I ordered in this morning, and I think I got a pretty good deal on it. I paid a $5 in all, including postage, and I just looked online for my copy of it anyway, the one that has the same cover and all that. Roughly, I suppose, goes for a bit cheaper, I guess, if you're not factoring postage. I've seen a lot of €2 and some change sales, but with adding in postage would bring it up to around the 15 mark. And the Blu-ray is like super expensive. Like I can't, the CEX website that I use doesn't have it listed at all. So if I ever wanted to get it, I'd have to either look out on eBay or somehow find it out in the wild. But the movie that I'm referring to is Dogma. Now, I've seen half of this movie. I haven't seen it all. I was a kid when I watched it, like about the 8 to 12 range, I would say. And I enjoyed it. And when I got it, I was like, all right, cool. And then when I checked the back of it, I was confused because the back looks like that, so it's supposed to be like that. I don't know, but yeah, adding Dogma to the collection at last, and I look forward to reviewing it at some point in the future. And that is actually going to wrap up this DVD pickups video, because as I mentioned on Monday, I'm going to be taking a 2-week break, but I've actually been pre-recording a bunch of videos that are going to be coming out for the next 2 weeks that I'm gone, and then of course I will be back towards the end of March. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, next week, the next 2 weeks of videos are basically just going to be me showing off my DVD collection minus this movie, because I've already pre-recorded all of that and uploaded them. So with that being said, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all when I come back, because I probably will have a pretty big pickups by then. Anywhere you go,